In the world of coin collecting, there are certain coins that appear ordinary to the untrained eye but are actually hidden treasures worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. The 1974 United States 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is one of those coins. It's a sleeper and underdog that has surprised collectors and auction houses alike. Most people overlook it because they think nickels can't be worth much, but that's where they're wrong. If you find the right 1974 nickel in your pocket change, bankrolls, or old jars lying around, you could be sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. These coins, in rare varieties and error conditions, have stunned the market with their high value and demand. So before you even think of spending a 1974 nickel, you need to know exactly what to look for. It could literally change your life. One of the biggest reasons the 1974 nickel is worth serious money today is due to its rare mint errors and limited high-grade condition examples. While over 601 million of them were minted in Philadelphia and over 201 million in Denver, most of these coins circulated heavily. That means finding a high-grade version, especially one that has never been touched or damaged, what collectors call a mint state, or even full steps, is incredibly difficult. Coins graded MS66 and above with full steps detail are extremely scarce. These full steps refer to the steps on Monticello, the building shown on the reverse side of the coin. If all 5 or 6 steps are clearly visible without wear or breaks, the value skyrockets. That's where things get serious. Collectors will pay up to $1,500 to $5,000 or more for a perfectly struck 1974 nickel with full steps, especially in MS67 grade. Now imagine casually spending one like that for a candy bar. You'd be throwing away a fortune. But it gets even better or scarier depending on whether you've already spent one of these valuable coins. Some 1974 nickels have rare off-metal striking errors, meaning they were accidentally struck on the wrong type of coin blank. This includes examples struck on a 1-cent planchet, a dime planchet, or even foreign coin planchets. These minting mistakes are so rare that when they appear in the marketplace, they often cause bidding wars. One known 1974 D nickel was struck on a copper penny blank. Imagine that, a nickel-sized coin that weighs less and has a reddish tone. That coin sold for over $10,000 at auction. Now imagine pulling one of those out of circulation today. You wouldn't be rich tomorrow, you'd be rich tonight. Not all 1974 nickels are born equal, and one of the key details to examine is the mint mark and its placement. On Denver minted coins, look for signs of re-punched mint marks, also known as RPMs. These are coins where the D mint mark was stamped more than once by accident, usually slightly offset, creating a visible doubling. These RPM varieties are rare and can sell for hundreds of dollars even in circulated condition, and much more if they are in mint state. They're not easy to spot, which is why so many of these valuable coins are sitting undetected in old collections, junk drawers, or even cash registers right now. Collectors are constantly searching for them, hoping to snag one before the general public catches on. Once the word spreads, these rare nickels may completely disappear from circulation forever. Another fascinating fact that adds to the mystique of the 1974 nickel is its transition period in minting quality. The early 1970s was a time of shifting standards at the U.S. Mint, with many machines worn out or poorly calibrated. That led to a higher-than-normal number of striking errors and planchet flaws. Coins with double dies where parts of the design appear doubled due to a minting misalignment can be extremely valuable. Some 1974 nickels show strong doubling on the date, the word Liberty, or even Jefferson's eye and hair details. If you spot a clear double die, especially on a high-grade coin, don't spend it. That coin could be your ticket to wealth. These errors are especially prized because they're not just a result of time or where they were born flawed, making them rare by nature. Even circulated 1974 nickels with unique toning where the metal has developed rainbow-like colors due to exposure to certain elements are becoming collectible. While not as valuable as mint errors or full steps varieties, toned nickels can still fetch $20 to $100 or more depending on their visual appeal. Coin collectors love originality, and a beautifully toned 1974 nickel with vibrant purples, blues, or golden hues can be an eye-catcher in any coin album. Combine that toning with a rare variety like an RPM or a double die, and you've just created a coin that could explode in value. These kinds of finds are rare, but they do happen, and if you're hunting rolls of nickels from your local bank, you just might stumble across one. Many coin dealers and collectors now believe that the 1974 nickel is undervalued, meaning its full price potential hasn't yet been realized. That means today could be the best time to search, collect, or even invest in this coin before the numismatic world fully catches on. Once the supply tightens, especially of the high-grade full steps nickels, and dramatic era varieties prices are bound to skyrocket. Imagine looking back in a few years and realizing that a coin you could have pulled from a vending machine slot was now worth thousands. That's the kind of regret no one wants. It's also why savvy collectors are quietly hoarding every pristine 1974 nickel they come across. They know what's coming. If you're wondering how to check your 1974 nickels for value, start by weighing them. A standard nickel should weigh 5.00 grams. If your coin is drastically lighter or heavier, you might have a rare off-metal or planchet error. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the details. Look at the steps on Monticello, examine the date for doubling, and check the mint mark for signs of repunching. Store any unusual findings in protective coin flips and get them graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Grading your coin is the only way to unlock its true market value, and once it comes back as a high-grade full steps or certified error, you can list it for auction or sale at top dollar. It's like holding a lottery ticket, but one based on real metal, history, and demand. So before you dump your change at a Coinstar machine or spend a handful of nickels on snacks, check every 1974 nickel carefully. That plain-looking coin could be your jackpot, your unexpected miracle. Don't be the person who spent a $10,000 coin on a soda, be the one who flips it into life-changing money. Share this video with friends, family, and fellow collectors, because once the market fully wakes up to the 1974 5-cent treasure, those nickels will vanish faster than you can blink. Keep searching, keep believing, and keep holding on to the coins that most people overlook. Your fortune might already be in your pocket.